Yes, Pi Radio. Aladdin notes.
Money in the bank, so we just roll in and roll out. I give them something they don't know.
I'm telling you. All right, good afternoon to everyone who's locked in this afternoon. As always, we have some amazing listeners who's always listening in and tuned in to what's going on. Now, this afternoon, we have a surprise like we do every other afternoon where we have a guest in our show. But we've got a celebrity. Hello, Priscilla.
Hi, you're right.
Yeah, I'm good, thank you. How was your journey down to Manchester?
It was a really good drive. It was no problem, straight here. The kind of things that I like to say.
Do you normally come down to Manchester?
I was when I was on The Voice. I was down here a lot. Yeah,
wow.
Media City.
Wow,
so
how long ago was this?
Let me think. November, up to November. Yeah, so it was recorded a while back, but I'll let you tell everybody about that.
Wow, okay. So in terms of The Voice for you, what made you wanted to go on The Voice in the first place? What influenced you?
Well, from I've been young, from when American Idol and all that happened, and Pop Idol over here, I always used to watch these shows, and I could sing from then anyway. And I just thought, when I'm older, I really want to go on one of these shows and just kill it on a big stage. So I've always had that kind of dream of wanting to get there. But the opportunity, I was scouted for the show, and yeah, I just went and done my thing, really. Just gave it my best shot.
Wow. And who were some of the people that you met when you went?
It's more the contestants that are on the show. Emma Willis as well. I got to Emma's really nice. She's really nice and even more beautiful in person. But just the people on the show that put the show together. The band that they have is amazing on The Voice. The musicians there are A1, and meeting those guys, working with those, rehearsing with them kind of people. The vocal coach, he's like a vocal coach to the stars. He taught me stuff I'll never forget. Amazing guy. Enough love to him. But I just got to work with a lot of good people on the show. It was amazing.
Wonderful. And just kind of going back to your upbringing as well, I've seen that it says that in your parents' band you used to sing in the background.
Yes, I did.
Tell me a bit about that.
So basically, my parents were in a reggae band when I was young growing up. So around 10, I really wanted to always be singing next to my mum. From before that, I was singing with my mum. She used to take me along to her vocal lessons and rehearsals. I was always there dancing around, going on full. Basically, from young, I was just around music. My dad played the guitar in the band and my mum was a singer. So I had this lead singer as my mum. Everyone's mum's like their hero anyway. And I saw her killing stages and I was just like, yes, mother, yes. And then, I think it just naturally came. It must have been in the genes. There's too much music not to be in the genes. So we just went from there, really. It was good.
Wow, okay. And your first solo project, tell me a bit about that.
My first ever one that I did, it was called Breakaway. And it was just kind of me going through different genres. I don't think I really knew what genre of music I wanted to do at that point. So on that album, there's quite a different, there's jazz, there's rap, singing with a couple of rappers, there's me singing a stripped back pop ballad kind of style. I was finding myself as an artist from Breakaway. So that album is like my baby. It will always still be my baby because I was writing about things that was really happening in my life and I was literally just trying and experimenting and kind of falling more in love with music. So, yeah.
Wow. And do you know what, Priscilla? I'm just impressed to see some of the artists you've worked with. Queen Africa, Egyptian on the UK leg tour, and you supported Shaka Demus and
I know.
Wow.
It's crazy. And it goes by in I forget how much I've done sometimes. When you've kind of been grinding and grafting for so long, you look back and you think, oh, my life, people have put me on stages to open up for some of the biggest legends ever. You know what I'm saying? So, and Freddie McGregor, I've got to know him well. You know what I'm saying? He keeps coming over to England and sees me supporting him on a few different things that he's been on, and he's just got bare respect and time for me. And you know what I'm saying? Hearing Freddie McGregor talk to you and say, you've got a talent, you've got a skill, keep going. And every time I see him, he's like, I'm impressed, and he gives me feedback, and it's just I've grown up listening to all his tunes. It's legend. He's a legend. He is. I love him.
Wow. And when you're supporting Shaka Demus and Pliers, did they play Murder She Wrote and all them?
Everything. They killed it. They killed it. Say they're still back in what day? the energy they have, and you could just see they're glad to be out on tour. Like, it feels like home, because obviously they don't tour often, so when they do, they just make the most of it, and they have so much fun. It was amazing to watch and be like backstage with some of these people. Queen Ifrika came up to me, she spoke to me, she said she saw my set, she said it was amazing. So it's amazing just to see these people. And you know, I met at one of the studios I was working when I was working on a reggae project. Marcia Griffiths, one of the Wailers. She asked me to sing to her, which I did. The first thing she said to everyone in the room, she goes, "Why is she not on my show tonight?" Because she was in town doing like some dubs and things for people. So she came into my studio session and she was like, "I just need to do some dubs." Yeah, carry on, Marcia. Go ahead. And she had a good chat to me again, and I've just been around so much legends. And then she's like, "I know a good voice when I see one." And she goes, "You weren't even scared about who I am at all." And she goes, "I like that," because a lot of people, she'll say, "Come and sing for me." And she goes, and everyone goes, "Ooh, ooh, 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 ooh." I came straight out with "Strumming my pains," and just gone again.
Oh, Priscilla, and you know what? You're very confident as well, aren't you, in what you do? And that's great, isn't it? That's a good
I'm
skill to have.
comfortable in it. I think it's because I'm comfortable with what I do. And I know myself now as an artist, and you know what I'm saying? So I think it does help.
Oh, wonderful. Tell me about BBC Introducing.
Okay, so the song, my new song that's coming out, I uploaded it to BBC Introducing. Because obviously most artists, if you're an artist, please sign up to BBC Introducing. It's not for, it's for everyone, and to get a way in on, you know, on that kind of platform. So yeah, I put up my tune. Usually it takes them weeks to even look or listen or anything. I looked 2 days later, they had already played it. I never get an email. That's fine, BBC Introducing is fine. I'm happy, keep playing it. But they'd played it and they scheduled it into someone's show, someone's weekly show. So like to be in the list, I was like, what? Okay, so I've not had any of the songs I put on there have such a good reaction straight off. I never expected it to get. And then they made it a producer's pick of their week as well. So I was like, well, happy damned. So, but yeah, it's good, man.
Wow. So the future for you, Priscilla, is looking bright, isn't it, in terms of opportunities?
It's looking busy. Ever since The Voice aired last Saturday and I was on there, it's been crazy. We've been working hard, me and the team, and we've got so much happening this year, and I've got so much new music coming. I've been, yet again, pushing myself as an artist. On this song, you hear me rap a little bit, but I've got some other songs where I'm predominantly rapping. Like, I'm really actually proud of myself how well I can rap now.
Oh, that's so good. And in terms of your local community, what are the people saying in your local community?
The love I've had, literally, I could cry thinking about some of the comments and things that people have sent me. Because did you watch the audition? Have you seen it?
Yeah.
What? Well, I'll tell you. I'll come to you after.
Right.
But a lot of people, they just couldn't believe I didn't get a turn. Because they're like, obviously, they're saying, I've watched the show. There's people who got through who shouldn't have, and you didn't. And so they're like, you done enough, even though, you know, I was singing a faster song and a slower one could have shown my voice off, yet still I performed. I'm a performer. I can sing a ballad and I can knock that out, but also I can perform. I love to feel my vibe on the stage and let the energy, I take the energy from the audience and I give them more. So like, I like to do that, and I'm glad that I did do an up-tempo song as well. And
you know what's good as well, Priscilla, is the fact that you've gone and done it now. So other people are going to be watching, other producers, other you know, musicians are going to see that and think, do you know what? I'm going to hit that girl up.
This is it. And I've been getting hit up by people. There's people who want me to write for them, sing with them, like just a whole heap of different things, producers, all kinds. So it's humbling and it's nice. It's not the love I've had, especially like the thing that gets me is the people who don't know me and have found me because of the show. They've gone out of their way to find me, to message me, and they're like, Priscilla, you've got a gift. Do not give up. Do not be discouraged. I've watched it over and all I've heard from everyone so far is I've watched it over and over again, and I can't see why you didn't get through. But the thing is, I don't look at anything like that. I look at things like I always take a positive. At the end of the day, I made it to the final 100 on a national TV show as a singer. Another thing, they only air about 60 people out of the 100. They don't really air people who don't get turned too tough. So they knew I'd done well. Do you know what I'm saying? They thought, let her have some exposure, and I'm grateful to him. So.
Wonderful. And you seem very happy with that, and that's so good. And in terms of how people have hit you up by social media, what's been the best platform that people have messaged you on?
Facebook. It's been Facebook. I've had lots of messages on Facebook. Yeah, it's just been crazy. And then obviously my WhatsApp, boy, my phone, it aired, my phone froze. It couldn't handle what came to it. Insta, Facebook, WhatsApp, phone calls.
Wow.
My phone just went on a standstill.
Yeah.
It struggled.
Oh, honestly, this is just great news. So in terms of your track now that we've got version of events, just tell me a bit about this and we're going to play.
Okay. So this song is literally my version of events of a breakup that I had a couple of years back. And yeah, I think, when and people break up, they go and talk to their friends, you go and talk to your friend. This is what happened. But they kind of sometimes make it sound like that's the whole situation. Yeah. You're never going to get the whole situation from one person. So I didn't want to say, this is how it went on the breakup. I thought, this is my version of events and I'm entitled to have my opinion. Yeah. And that's what this song is.
Oh, wonderful. All right, we'll have a listen and then we'll come back to you.
Okie dokes.
Wow. See, I was in my zone there, Priscilla, that I just couldn't believe what I was hearing. Your voice is absolutely amazing. And I'm one of them people, Priscilla, that I'm a musician as well.
Okay.
And I manage a group of young people.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes.
So, I mean, for me, music is just everything. But listening to your voice is something I know. This track, I could just repeat. I could repeat. I've done that with music. I repeat and I'll sleep listening, repeating.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Oh, well, I'm glad you feel that way. I'm glad. Because you see, I was singing it as he heard me in here singing it as it was playing. I vibes to my own song because I love it. I actually love it. So
wow.
I'm glad that you like it. And because you're getting a first here, not many people have heard it yet.
Yeah.
So it means a lot.
Yeah,
coming from a musician yourself.
100%. And I just feel like for you now, obviously the world's your oyster. When's your next gig? What's happening now?
We've got dates in, some penciled, some haven't been confirmed. Yeah. But the next actual one that off the top of my head, it's going to be like a ladies' brunch on International Women's Day, and there's going to be performers there. It's going to be it's going to be like food, drinks. It's going to be a nice thing, really nice, like nice bar kind of thing happening. But yeah, I'm excited. It's going to be good. It's going to be fun.
Really good. And when you look at your journey from back, so you've literally like from such a young age, you followed your dreams.
I literally have, and it's not been easy because things happen, things change. I've had 2 children and fell off and come back onto it, but I've never stopped because even through my pregnancy, I've been writing tunes. Couldn't sing a note. Belly was full of baby. Like, you can't sing, there's no air, you can't breathe. But I was still writing because in my mind, in my heart, it's the way I express myself. So if I'm sad, if I'm happy, I want to write. So any big life changes or things happening, it just inspires me, and things around me inspire me. So I've just always stayed writing and recording. I've always had a little mini studio at home as well. So I've always kind of just kept on doing stuff and working with other people. Even if I'm not singing myself, I've wrote with people and sat down with other artists that are out there and wrote tunes and all kinds of stuff, man. The work don't stop. When you really want something, the work can't stop.
Definitely.
Literally.
I agree with you.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I do. And big up for that, Priscilla. We've got loads of young people who often want to follow their paths in terms of music and somehow opportunities don't come their way.
Yeah.
And we always look at what advice as an artist would you give to our young people who are up and coming but sometimes feel like it's not working out or they don't know what to do.
Yes, I can answer that wholehearted and wholesome. I've been there and I've been that person, and I think for me, it's been mentality. It's if you talk yourself out of something, if you don't tell yourself you're going to take it, you're going to take that opportunity, you want to perform there, you can do it. If it means you going back to basics and working on your craft, working on yourself, whatever it is, it's always within your grasp as long as you look at it as something you can grasp. If you make it like, oh yeah, I could never do that, I could never be on that show, you'd never get any further. So I think setting yourself small, realistic goals. If you're an artist out there now, say, you know what, I want to do a little small EP. Get 4 tracks together, 4 solid tracks, put one out, see how it does, do a video. Do you know what I'm saying? Just take realistic steps. Look at what the artists are doing around you. The Stormzy's, that everyone, look, they're paving the way and showing you. All them man have done the same graft. Every single one of them now making the money because there's so much money they didn't make with the graft. Do you know what I'm saying? And they get it back. You get it back, all that hard work. So I just say, pour yourself into what you love. Pour it.
I love that. I think that's a really, really good advice. And I always ask every artist this, 5 years, where are you?
5 years, still performing. Performing on bigger stages, flying around the world, bought my nice house and I got my big old grand piano all up in the front room, all up in there. And yeah, man, just making music and working with other people, writing, performing. Music's my life and my joy. So I just want to be there.
That's good. And final question, Priscilla, who inspires you?
It would probably first and foremost be my mother. She was the person I used to watch getting onto stages. I used to see her before going on stage nervous. She used to not talk to us. She used to be like, she ain't talking to no child on a day she's got to sing. I would be like, Mom, silence. I used to see I've seen that she had control. She thought, you know what, I'm on vocal rest until I perform. After the performance, she'll talk to me all day. And I've seen her go up there nervous and not look nervous. And even when I'm nervous, you'll never know. Because, I was nervous on The Voice. Nervous. Like, not just nervous. I was like, oh, what if I fall down the stage? But if you focus too much on the negatives, I moved them away. I said, you know what? This is my moment. There's a band out there ready to play the song that I've rehearsed with them. There's a TV crew out there ready to film me for a national television show. Yeah. So what am I going to do? Walk my foot out there, pick up the mic and rock it. So it's literally, with everything, mind over matter. And it literally can come into your personal life about anything you're going through. Mind over matter. Try to stay positive. Because once you get hold of that negativity, you'll pull yourself down.
Yeah.
So...
Yeah, and that's great advice. So thank you so much for that. In terms of you then, so social medias for people to follow and...
Yes. If anybody wants to follow me on Instagram, my name is Priscilla Cameron _ I'll spell it for you because it's a bit of a mouthful, isn't it? PRISCILLA, and then my second name is Cameron, CAMERON. And then on Twitter, it's Priscilla _ singer with a A. So cool. Yeah, Priscilla Cameron and Priscilla Singer, get at me, guys.
Yeah, I will be Please definitely do. And I feel like I'll be shouting you for advice to my team because we have a meeting every Tuesday with my group, and I always invite inspirational speaker or artist that can give them some advice.
I would love to.
All right, I'll be in touch. Lovely. Priscilla, thank you so much for coming on to Pi Radio.
Thanks.
All right, we really appreciate you. Good luck in your journey as you continue to reach excellence, because that's where you're heading.
Yeah, you got to get, hopefully this is what it is. I've just put my mind forward and keep going, and we'll stay in touch anyway.
Definitely.
So,
thank you.
Wonderful. Thanks for having me. See you guys.
Thank you very much. Wonderful. So that's Priscilla there in our studio, about to make a nice journey. But are you going back to Birmingham?
Yes.
Wow.
Yes.
Wow. Where in Birmingham do you live?
Around by West Bromwich kind of area.
Right.
It's in a bit of the middle, but it's still classed as Birmingham.
Yeah. Which city would you... I know you live in Birmingham.
Yeah.
It's a bit of no, I don't know if it's a hard question for you, but which city do you think is the best for music?
Oh, I do think it's London. I don't like saying it, but I don't like saying it because it shouldn't be the case now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But sadly, it is, and that's where it's because there's a lot of TV studios down there. There's a lot of big radios. There's a lot of everything's bigger because it's a city. They're just like, let's put the big one there. So, yeah.
Okay, that's honest. That's honest.
Yeah.
Thank you for that. All right. Have a safe journey.
Thank you.
Right.
Bye bye, everyone.
All right.